Hi and welcome to my course. So I'm going to be doing another video again. My name is Samantha Gale and my course is on everything Canva, Canva designing. This particular video is going to teach you on how to do social media graphics for Instagram. Um, and uh, and so I'm going to help you to be able to edit templates, add your brand to them, and add your own flair or style to them. And so I'm going to go ahead and get right and started in the video, and let's get right into it. So right here, good thing about Canva is they already have a lot of the design templates already up here. So we're going to click on Instagram post. If they didn't, you would just type it in. But since it's right here, we're going to hit Instagram post to give you the proper editing sizing. And so as you can see here, they already have so many templates in here. And just depending on your target audience or what your business is about, um, or what the post is about, you can go ahead and search up here in the templates to make it a lot easier. Let's see here. Let's see if your if your business is about finance. That's a very big business. A lot of people want to learn about how to make money, how to save, how to invest. So let's say we just type in finance. And what you're going to do and see all of the templates that are already here. The good thing is Canva has a lot of templates that are pretty much ready to go. You just have to edit um, your brand colors. So let's say we wanted to do budgeting 101. So for this particular one, let's say you can change the font. So we're going to go ahead and select the font. Let's say that, for example, you didn't like this. If you did, you can do that. Or if your brand has a particular font, you can select that one. But we're just going to go through. Also depends on who your target audience is also too. Your font, some people, if their audience is women, they might want to use a font that's more catered to women. It just depends on you. You can do something more simple like this. And let's say we don't like the color, we want that to be black. If we don't like the background color, this seems like an off-white, we can select white. If these colors just do not match our brand color, as we can see, the surrounding border is brown and the inside is green. So we can go ahead and edit that. Since I already have these brand colors here for a client, I'm just going to go ahead and match my client's brand color. So we're going to do that color. Let's see what it's going to look the best. We're going to do that. So since we changed that, we're going to change the brown to white. And we want to match this. So we're going to make the border the teal color, the inside this, and then the red, and then we want to make the inside white. And do the same thing for this. So if we want it to be um, if we want it to be different, we can make it different, or we can make the same. We just got to see how it's gonna look together. Say we wanted to do it kind of like it with that. And so what we can do is we can lock this. We're gonna hit lock and lock position because we want to highlight all of this. All about saving. Actually, we just want to highlight the text. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight that so we can save time and make it all white at the same time. And then boom. If we wanted to make all of these the same color, change the color from the off-white to white, we could do that as well. So we have that. We can go ahead and edit this to the red on the inside and the peach color on the outside. Once again, we can go ahead and right click it. Let's see here. Lock position, so that we can scroll down and select white. Same thing with this. Scroll down, make sure this is white, or you can change the color if you want it. And then right here, you can put your Instagram. Let's say, for example, finances with Sam, or whatever your Instagram is. We can change this, of course, to black. We can make it bigger, stretch it out, or you can select up here, hit the plus sign. Um, we could bold this if we want, highlight it, bold it, or we could change the font altogether if we didn't like this. So that's basically how, if you wanted to just edit something to your brand colors. Let's say if you don't like the plain white and you want something in the background, we can go to elements and we can type in money, or we can type in finance. Let's see if we wanted to use this one. We can go ahead and stretch this out all the way there, and then we're going to hit position to the back. And so because we don't necessarily like the black, it doesn't work well for the words unless maybe we change the words to white. But we could do it two different ways. Let's duplicate this for now. So let's see how it looks with the words white. It's still kind of hard to see it. So what we would do is we would select the image. We're going to hit edit image, and we're going to hit background remove. And then that way it's not as dark. And what we could do is we could hit effects, hit the text. We can hit a shadow on it. Um, we can have a lift on it, the text. Or we could select the image again, and we can hit up here the transparency, and we can make the transparency a little bit more transparent to help you see the words better. So that's what we could do to edit if we wanted to edit something quickly for our and of course you want to make sure you read over this. If you wanted to edit these budgeting one-on-one things, you could, but if it makes sense for your niche and what you're doing, you can simply just change the fonts and change the colors, and add in your text here. If you had a logo, you could add your logo in here as well. So this is just to give it a little bit more um, a different look than the actual template. And anything that you lock, you can always unlock it. Let's say that if you decide you don't really like the colors that were used, we're going to unlock it. I'm going to change it to that. You could do that. Say if you want these all to be the same, go ahead and select everything, make it all the same, and boom. So that's how you can go in and edit templates for your social media. Let's go ahead and do a different one. Let's hit design. Let's see. If you teach on self-care for entrepreneurs or wellness, they have 5 tips. You can edit this. Self-care checklist. It's a ton of different things here. Let's select these. Maybe change this to daily self-care goals. Maybe make the font bigger. If you want it to bold the font, go ahead and do that. We can center the text by selecting that. That's the alignment. Put it at the top of the line here. And let's say this particular person doesn't necessarily match your target audience. You could keep it as is, but if she doesn't, Let's go ahead and delete her, and we're going to go to elements, and we're going to say self-care. Self-care for Black women. Um, you can go ahead and select a particular image. Let's just see how this one looks. Not sure how I feel about this one. Let's see, position to back. Um, no, I don't think. Let's go to elements here. Maybe we could just do this one. Position to back. So you can definitely play with things a lot. And so because this background is yellow, that might not be your brand color. So what we can do is hit edit image and background remove. So that also helps because we can place her lower, and then the background, we can make the background our brand colors. So we're going to do that, or we can do that. That looks good for this particular brand colors. Make the font a little bit bigger. So that looks good. You can add your Instagram. Add your Instagram right there. You can add your logo right here as well. You can move her down or up. And yeah, so then you can have that. If you wanted to just type in self-care general. If we wanted to add a little bit extra, this might not be your brand color, so we won't select that. Um, Maybe you just want your colors like that, or maybe we'll do red. So something simple like that. As you can see, um, you can edit to be able to meet your goals. And then you could just, in this same, you don't have to keep creating a new design thing. You could just keep adding a new page and create all your social media posts in one thing. That way you can save and have them all here, and you can name each one if you need to. That way when it downloads, it has a particular name. So this could be self-care post for, let's say, July 29th. So when you're downloading them, you can give them each a name,